Ordination is what? Lord Gortash is becoming Archduke. All the peers came to pay regards. Well, B. You don't look the posh sort. Last door on... Lower the gates!
Keep it moving.
Hi, Harper. May Soluna's tears shine on this.
A very formal greeting, Geraldus. You are well.
Yes. Hi, Harper. Standing beneath.
The lad's a little nervous, Jahira. We heard of your great victory against
I understand, Geraldus. Take a moment. And you, Harper. There is something familiar about you. Doesn't she remind you of our old friend Marcus?
Jahira's meaning is clear. Marcus was a traitor laying a trap. The same, it seems, is happening here.
Jahira will see through them. She must. She's fought doppelgangers before.
The problem with Marcus, of course. We didn't end on the best of terms.
One day I'll catch a break.
I think I could go another round.
Got to press on.
For the fallen. What must be done? Not but another harvest.
Forever dauntless. Coming through.
orders.
These doppelgangers. How many has she brought to Baal's side, I wonder?
Mahler's mark. How many more Harper's dead?
Let's see what we have here. I must keep going.
Did I get it?
Seluna's tears. An old code, Harper, but yet...
We had eyes on suspected cultists in the city, like you asked. We thought we were tracking them, but...
They were tracking you instead. Evidently. Doppelgangers.
Everything seemed fine until your latest orders. Until we started to search for the Rashomon. They struck the same night. I woke to one of them strangling Chelvin, while smiling at me out of her face.
I do not expect you to die for me. But to risk Entharl, any citizen who might have wandered in, there is always a choice. And the Harper must be able to make the hard...
No, Jaheira! Hi, Harper! Please!
This work isn't for everyone, boy, and there is no...
Yes, Hi, Harper.
Just Jaheira to you now, and some explaining. Entharl. Doppelgangers were using them as bait.
Seems they snared more than they could skin in you. I did.
Alive, but he'll need some time to recover.
I'll tuck the boy up tight till he's ready to get back to Harper.
Continue the hunt.
Aye. Silly question, I suppose.
Lauren knows the hunt. In one stroke, she places the Harpers beyond our reach. Separates us from our pack. Until we know who the false facers are, we cannot trust anyone beyond ourselves. A kindness, I hope. My missteps have cost... I have not been overly generous with the truth. I came here to learn of the Chosen. True enough. Tell me, what do you know of a man named Minsk of Rashomon?
The name is as familiar as Jaheira's own. A hero of the time of troubles, who saved the city more than once.
Larger than the legend, I assure you. Twice as loud, too. Minsk is an old friend. Perhaps my oldest. We fought at one another's back, and the last time I saw him, I left him to die. Before we ever heard of this Absolute, we received word of a gathering in the Undercity. What we found was the first dark seed of this plot. A circle of cultists with mind flare. We might have ended it there. Cut off at the root, but before I could send for help, Minsk charged in alone. It was chaos. He was overrun, dragged down beneath a mass of tentacles. I had a choice. Stay and let word of this cult die with us, or leave him and live to fight another day. The world takes much from those who presume to defend it. But sometimes, you get to take it back. So don't be sorry, because I mean to use you, if you're willing. Infection, indoctrination, eradication. That has been the fate of everyone the cult has captured so far. But it has not been yours. With your help, perhaps it need not be Minsk's either. Because I was playing the pragmatist and writing my... If I seem suddenly flushed with hope and so... Oh, the point is moot without the means to find him. Without the Harpers, we shall have to find... I'll have a better idea of what that is once we're through the gate.
Dornish!
Charmed, I'm sure.
Man, breathe. That watcher sent me flying.
Oh, that watcher threw me.
The city fell under...
Halt! We do not know how you gained entry, but your trespass...
The Watcher's presence fades, but another takes its place.
My most esteemed guest, we meet at last. I am Lord Enver Gortash. You are the prison bearer, slayer of the dread General Ketheric Thorm. I welcome you to Baldur's Gate, my city. It already is. Granted, there are a few formalities. Allow me to formally invite you to my inauguration. Make your way to the...
We shouldn't have any more trouble from the guards. Hells, not this again.
The brain appears to be resisting its masters. It's acting of its own will.
It's a waiting that's hot.
You heard anything about...
I ain't saying nothing.
This is the armory, not a bloody open... This equipment isn't for sale. It belongs to the Flaming Fist. No, you want to spend...
It's truly this petty.
Lord Gortash is expecting you. Please make your way.
If it isn't little Will, straight to your handler.
Mizora, I've had enough. You owe your life to me.
Feeling cheeky, are we? Heard about your father. The Absolute. He's upstairs in Worm's Rock, ordaining Gortash as Archduke. A splendid party, I hear. Perfect for crashing. Go on up. We'll talk after.
Have you seen the tieflings at the South Gate? Elturel's exiles, cast out by the main city. Precious hero liberated them from one hell only to trap them in another.
Shut your mouth! Ravengard is a legend.
Ravengard is a charlatan, like every last.
Don't touch me.
Stand down, villain. In the name of the Steel Watch, aggressive action will not be tolerated in the presence of the patriarchs of this proud city. The Steel Watch appreciate your cooperation.
Dearest patriarchs, dearest Ravengard, but a moment. The Blade of Frontiers graces our halls, and he's wearing his devilish best.
My father. He's here.
My friend, forgive the cold welcome. My Steel Watchers are eager watchdogs, for the good of the people. I'm sure you understand. Lord Enver Gortash at your service. I understand congratulations are in order. Thorm's defeat hasn't gone unnoticed. You're known for who you are and for that nether stone that you carry. You know, it takes all three to control the brain. Without Thorms, it's become vexingly willful. The quakes are a clear warning. If nobody steps in soon, it'll free itself from the authority of the crown. I expect it'll start with turning the Sword Coasts infected. You among them. A prism of yours won't last indefinitely. Next, the grand design. The Mind Flayer Empire reborn. If we're lucky, we'll become slaves. If we're unlucky, well, not the most thrilling of prospects, but it's a fate that can be avoided if you and I come to an understanding. Together, we can still restore authority over the brain.
Of course. Gortash always did have an eye for opportunity.
It's not, but it will not follow new orders unless the Netherstones are united to give the command. When it finishes executing its current orders, it will be free to do as it wishes. That will be bad for everyone. The Crown's magic turned the brain into something the world has never seen. A nether brain. Its power is immense. Once it is freed from its shackles, I doubt we'll ever be able to bring it under control again. The likes of you stand to benefit from the likes of me. There's an old wisdom. A brittle alliance can never be mended. It can only break. With Ketheric gone, Orin proved treacherous. Baal's chosen wants the Netherstones for herself. She only cares for blood. And your blood and mine are of particular interest to her. Orin changes shape faster than you and I change clothes. You know, she's tricked you before. She's targeted me as well. I'm well protected, but she's extremely good at what she does. If Orin obtains all three Netherstones, she'll plunge the coast into chaos and paint the city in blood. I can't let that happen. I want to lead this city to glory, not scorch its earth. I'd like to propose a pact, a divine oath sworn upon spirit and flesh. I do no harm to you, nor you to me. Furthermore, you'll have nothing to fear from my Steel Watch while our pact stands. Thorm's stone is yours to keep. When you slay Orin and take her stone, you bring it here, so the three are united once again. Together, we rule Faerun as kings. No, more than kings. Gods. We rule as the absolute.
And my father?
Your father will do whatever you command him to, like any other subject in our kingdom. What do you say? Shall we be allies?
I can detect no deceit. This alliance could serve us well. And if it does not, well, we need not honor it.
You look carefully, but discover nothing.
So Ketheric was ready to betray our alliance too. I can't say it comes as a surprise, but you should know this. I initiated this plot. I brought Ketheric and Orin together to create the Absolute. They knew this would only work if we stood united and coordinated our powers. Their ambition blinded them to reason. I don't suffer the same affliction. In short, you can trust me. What a shame to refuse the power of a god. Perhaps a demonstration of why you need my help will motivate you to make the right decision. Your camp is compromised. One among you is an imposter, a faceless. Who, I can't say. I'd suggest a thorough investigation. You'll find I speak the truth.
A doppelganger hidden among us. Squaw!
Let this be a warning. Orin is the spark in a powder keg. We make an alliance, or the city is made ash. I will give you time to reconsider.
Tread carefully. Remember, you must do what it takes to survive, even if it means striking a deal with the enemy.
Oh, but I most certainly am not. Now, come, be witness as I make history as the first Archduke of Baldur's Gate. Then allow me to peek it for you.
Your brain twists and stretches under the Watcher's gaze. The pain almost brings you to your knees before fading.
You will follow me, and you will show due respect. Distinguished dukes, patriarchs, dearest Ravengard, I will heed your call. A new chapter begins.
Enver Gortash, swearest thou by Balduran's blade to defend the citizens of Baldur's Gate from enemies within and without?
I swear.
Swearest thou true faith and fealty to the same, by word, deed, and decree, so that none may suffer?
I swear.
Gathered guests, grant ye consent?
Don't. You will only invite his ire and your own death.
Enver Gortash, the Council appoints you Archduke of Baldur's Gate.
My friends, the Steel Watch stands ready. Let its blade fall on any who would diminish our city. And you, honored guest, will find me in my office above when you return. Do not come empty-handed.
Archduke Gortash. Now there's a man who knows good business.
Finally, a leader with...
Archduke Gort.
An Archduke?
truest of souls, bathed in...
There is a fleeting connection. Your parasite communes with his, then falls quiet.
Have you come to behold the new dawn? Why do you say this? Only the shadows would name the sun a tyrant. Faerun suffers in darkness. Tyr has abandoned us. Helm's Eye has strayed. But Baldur's Gate will soon burn bright, a beacon to light the heavens. And it will be Gortash who ignites the final spark.
You will see sense, and you will bring Orange Netherstone with you. Come without it.
Our time has come, son. Together we will usher in a new dawn. What is a hero, my son? If not an actor for the... Faerun suffers in darkness. Tyr, but you, Gortash, and I will ignite the finals.
For a brief moment, uncertainty clouds his mind, then dissipates. The astral prism vibrates.
What nonsense is this?
The prism quivers once more. Ravengard...
Help me.
Your tadpole seizes. The prism stills. Ravengard's empty eyes meet yours.
As I said, Baldur's Gate will ascend. Torill's first and only grand city.
First comes a vision of terror. The city of Baldur, but beyond the terror, there is hope. You see a beaming raven.
So, the real man is still in there.
Have we finished then?
Your parasite binds your mind to Will's. Your memories of talking with...
You spoke with my... Incredible. To hear his voice speak, but there's still a glimpse. I won't let the Absolute keep him. This is my pledge.
I met her twice. The first time, I was a boy of 7 or 8. Chestnut hair that flowed behind her. The second time, even with the aid of a cane, a stroke victim.
You sense uncertainty in Will's voice. He questions his father's explanation.
I couldn't say. My father was tadpoled. Stelmane is dead. The people are frightened. To exert control, you must first... These murders aren't random acts. Someone powerful is guiding the killer's hand, and the city is made weaker for it. I think that I can't say I'm not curious. But once you've taken a lithid by the talon, there's no telling how deep into... Yes, I suppose we should. Still, I am the frontiers of... If the tadpole must be my curse, then let the powers it grants me be the Sword Coast's blessing. I will... Yes, I won't begrudge you your choice. As for me, though, I'm not ready. I might never be. The coast is ever my priority. Very well. I will avail myself.
Life pulses. It wants to share itself.
Go on. Don't be afraid. It only wants to help you evolve.
A coldness seeps through your veins as the tadpole awakens. Its yearning almost unbearable. Your mind is a veritable feast. The tadpole's essence courses through you. Where it touches, your flesh glands, or you feel different. Your body has never felt more connected. Your mind...
Perhaps, once the others see what you can do.
As long as we're not overrun.
What Did I tell you? A moment.
I've had enough, Mizora.
Your attention. You see, Gortash has had your father relocated. I'm just an impartial observer. This is Gortash's game.
Shit.
Your dad's good as... Oh,
You know something.
I know enough. I'll be in your...
No one stopped me yet. Can't slow down.
Of course she'd stick her infernal. By all the hounds of the hells, what is she planning? I couldn't even fathom a guess. Let's make camp when we're able. Until then, may my father keep safe. Whatever coup he...
No distractions, please.
No time to rest. Swift as my feet can carry me.
By order of Lord Gortash, all livestock admitted to the city must be surrendered. All livestock is now property of the Duke.
You must agree, this is ludicrous. How?
You come... hello? Does anyone want... I don't know how. I'm only 6.
Oh, you? I know you. How delightful to meet in person. My name's Estra Stir, journalist. I speak to the people of Baldur's Gate, so our readers don't... Well, there's people. In fact, you're the star of the next edition. If I told you, you'd lose the fun of... It's our juiciest edition in an age. Darling, we can't let the readers... Now, if you'll excuse me,
Thank Helm we made...